I'm Matthew Raposo, and this is my city project presentation on Havana, Cuba. Diego Velázquez is the famous conquistador who led a group of settlers from Spain and landed on the southern Cuban coast. There they established Havana, which was originally on the southern coast, but because the land was very swampy and filled with insects, they decided to migrate up north, where they found more fertile land. Here you can see the natural port that forms in Havana. This gave protection from harsh ocean storms, and it helped protect them against pirates who were trying to attack the Spanish gold ships that transferred gold from Spain over to the New World. And here we can see the close proximity from Florida to Cuba. During the discovery of the New World, this short distance was really pivotal in moving resources in and out of the new colonies that Spain was trying to establish. It was good for moving resources and gold and people and more settlers. And this is what made Havana a break of bulk point for Spain into the New World. And now on to the spatial model of Havana. This is a Google Earth overhead picture that I found, and Havana follows a multi-nuclei model. There you can see the central business district that has many banks and other large companies, as well as almost all of the government buildings. It's in the middle of that peninsula, right to the left of where it says Regla. And neighboring that is a low-income residential area, which is just south of that whole cluster of icons. There's also light manufacturing that goes down the entire coast, with restaurants and hotels, which is mainly aimed towards tourism. The heavy manufacturing is right at the bottom of the port, just south of where the low-income area was. And that's there because it has low transportation costs, being so close to the port, and there's a lot of other railroad tracks that pass there. And just south of that are the more higher income households that are aimed more inland of the island. And now on to the social development issues of the city. In Havana, there's a big problem with overcrowding, especially in the lower income areas in the middle of the city. And there's sanitation and health issues that arise with that. So what they're doing to fix that problem is they're relocating a lot of the people to the eastern side of the city, which is to the right of the port in the area called the Regla. And also Old Havana Restoration is basically in the more historic area of the city. They're starting to restore the old rundown buildings by using recycled materials, and that increases tourism, and it also improves the environmental stability of the city. And what the museums are doing now in Havana are now starting to charge admission fees and opening up specialty shops in the museum for local small business owners could open up their shop, and any profits that are gained are redistributed back to the people of the community. And that is basically what I've learned from Havana so far.